we talk about these companies who either thrive from change or companies maybe hold off, let's talk to the audience who's maybe not the aggressive adopter. What from your experience when you talk to these companies who really thrive on change, really are the early adopter, really are aggressive, what can the other organizations learn from those early aggressive adopters of technology and change overall?
I think what's interesting about these aggressive adopters is that they have a really good system and a process for creating disruption, which is not what you think of. You think disruption is like chaos and mess, and it's just the opposite. You can actually move much faster when you have processes and operating models really locked down. Because in a world where everything is changing, some foundational things just do not change. So that was the most interesting thing.
So is that, I'm really fascinated by that. So the processes, is ours kind of rule of thumb, how they go about it, or some guiding principles?
Oh, no,
or
it is locked down.
Rigid, here's how we do things.
This is how we do things.
Interesting.
Like Amazon, one of the key things to do is a process. Press release from the future, 6-page FAQ. Everybody does the same thing. This process for how do you actually make decisions and share information is really locked down. That allows everybody then to be super creative.
Interesting. That's sort of counterintuitive, but I can see where it comes through. And as part of that process, do you find that people sort of have a time element too to force it as a forcing function to get through, or is that just part of baked into the process some other way?
It is baked into the process. I mean, people have, again, some certain cultures say, when we have a meeting, let's meet again in a week.
Right.
In disruptive organizations, let's have a meeting. How much time do you need to get that work done? And then we'll get that schedule done. It could be in 2 hours, it could be 2 days.
Right. Right. But again, it's back to our mindset conversation, back to our perspective conversation. Have that right mindset, have a process that sort of guides you through it, and the rest will follow through the change.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing is in a world where everything is changing, you need some constantness. But the constantness is actually the thing that allows you to change.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what helps people too, try to get more comfortable. Even though they're going through change, if it's the same process through the change, there's actually a little bit of comfort knowing what's coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much.